I think it's the last stop of a European tour. So how's that going? How's that tour going?
Well, what a colmo. What is like a cherry on the cake.
To be inside the church.
yeah.
Thank you, Lucca, to invite us. It is amazing. And yes, we have been a very busy European tour promoting Harry Potter 3 and the magic of MinaLima. It's been fantastic.
And actually, we feel like there's a sort of brotherhood and sisterhood of Germany, France, and Italy.
Yes.
So it's really great to see all the fans in these different countries all with the same excitement for MinaLima.
Yes.
Do you notice any kind of difference between the fans in terms of, like I don't know, like the question they asked, or it's basically all the same?
We've just arrived. So
I think the main difference that I'm noticing now that, of course, people come to us because of our Harry Potter experience, but now we realize that they're coming for us, for MinaLima Studio, and that is being fantastic because it's not just about Harry Potter, it's about the classics, that they are curious to know, MinaLima, what are you working? What are your secrets? That is the main question that everyone's asking, and that is fantastic.
Yeah. Your brand is basically growing a lot. You know, you're building all the shops. I mean, in different parts. You've got London, you've got Japan, then you have the classics, the Harry Potter books. Then you've worked on movies, of course, until Secrets of Dumbledore. So I was wondering, there's a lot of thing going on with you at the moment. What's a day in the life of MinaLima like?
Well, we're so used to being backstage, so this kind of experience is quite different each time. We're always, marvel at the interaction with the audience, which is fantastic. But of course, without the audience, illustrators and writers and creatives, we're nothing. So we're really, really grateful always to know, when we're working in the studio, we're always thinking every day when we're creating the books, the illustrations, we're already thinking, what does the audience expect? What's the level? And so we always have that in our mind. But every day at the studio is just great because we're so lucky. We've surrounded ourselves by fantastic talent. We now have 20 designers doing different projects, like you said, between theme park design and
it's so
film
different now because when we opened MinaLima back in 2010, we had one assistant. Now we are a family of 63 people. 63. Yeah, with the designers, the guys in the shop, with the production, and so it's a very busy day now in the MinaLima life now. Yeah.
We try and stay creative as well,
Yes.
because obviously it's important that's where we started. We don't want to ever lose sight. So we're kind of control freaks. We're always we're like an octopus with many tentacles.
But the wizards and witches that work with us, they are so fantastic. They are talented. They're incredible. They bring so much. They add so much to the MinaLima universe.
They are MinaLima.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great because this exhibition is able to give you also an insight into the behind-the-scenes work. It's great to have so many details, and it's nice to have like the sketches, the drawing part. So right now we are in a church, but do you think it's interesting that people are so much interested in art, basically?
Yeah, I think to a degree Harry Potter did that,
Yes.
with the studio tours and everything, to show the craft behind the making of a project that we associate with being like showbiz. But actually now everyone's understanding that there's so many layers behind. And so I think if our philosophy is always to create work that we would like to go and see ourselves. So I think I would love to go and see an exhibition where I can see the thinking and maybe go inside the brains of the people who created. So that's kind of what we were doing here.
And what is happening as well, people are coming to us and say, I'm a graphic designer, I'm an illustrator, I'm working in films because of us. And that is, oh my God, that is the best reward that any artist can have. To know that we're inspiring and people to have an interest in art is incredible.
There's a joke going around among the Harry Potter fans that the Harry Potter books are growing bigger and bigger. So they're like, the fifth book is going to be like this, big like this. Do you think about that?
It's a concern, but we will deal with that problem once the American publisher Scholastic asks us to do it. We have to wait for them to decide.
Yeah. And you said that one of the most interesting elements of the third movie, the third book they just got released in Italy, was revisiting the Murderous Map, for example. And do you have an element of like the next books that you would like to remake in your own terms?
Oh my God, I don't know how we would do the Weasley shop.
Yeah.
I mean, in the film, there's so many things that we relied on space. and time and to communicate those things. So I don't know.
Well, also we are kind of a little bit busy with some original stories and projects that we are creating. Like, so the ambition is for MinaLima now to have our own books with our own stories and our incredible worlds. So that is where we're focusing now as well.
Yeah, that's very interesting. How long we should wait for that one?
Oh,
We ask
mentioned,
ourselves the same question.
yeah, we mentioned that in Germany and France. Everyone like, can I pre-order? I said, no, just wait. Hopefully soon. Yeah.
So the Harry Potter books right now are giving you the chance to revisit some elements. And I was wondering, as artists, are you able to, since you already worked on some stuff for the movies, are you able to like give your vision to this world? Because right now you're creating your own world. So are you able to think like, let's forget about all we have done, all the things we've done, and bring something new to the table?
With the Harry Potter books, you
Yeah.
mean? I guess we kind of have to do that because the books are not the films. You know, it's not a Warner Brothers project, and some of the icons are there in the writing, so that's fine, and we can stick to that. But there's so many places where you have to just or forget what we did for the films because it's so embedded. I think maybe even in your head, what some of those symbols look like. So.
But I remember in the first book, when we draw, when the team, and us, we draw the Hogwarts castle, we show it to Stuart Craig, and he said, Stuart, what do you think? And he said, it's good. And they said, of course, Stuart, he's such a sweetheart, and he's so lovely. He said, oh, it's better than mine. And they said, no, it's not.
Well, that castle over there is amazing.
Yeah,
so
it's lovely.
that's beautiful. So. And on a related note, so if someone in like 3 years' time told you, we're doing a Harry Potter show on Max, would you be interested in revisiting once again for another generation?
I return that question to you. Do the fans want us back?
I want you back.
Never say never.
No, we don't know anything. Hopefully, yeah.
You know, with film, you have to wait to be asked, which
Yes.
is why we're starting to initiate our own projects, because sometimes you don't want to wait for someone to ask you.
And as on my last question, you're an artist, of course, and there's a lot going around with AI, of course, artificial intelligence. So I was interested about your take in AI in terms of, do you find that a tool or you're totally against it?
I think with every new technology, I think we should be open-minded and kind of explore and find out what it can add to our lives. But I think if it is a tool, absolutely. If it's a replacement, no. And that is where I think everyone needs to get our heads around. It's like it's a tool. It's not a replacement. This cannot be replaced, and this, and especially
And your heart.
and the heart,
Yeah.
cannot be replaced by a machine. So, yes.
She totally agrees. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. It's
you.
lovely
Thank
to
you.
see you, Mick.